All right, hello everyone. My name is Tim,
My name is Ishmael Rico.
My name is Nick Serrato.
and today we're going to be talking to you guys about the new Bal Theater. All right, let's go ahead and start this off. Let's take a journey through the historical Bal Theater. All right, so buckle your seatbelts, guys. Our structure of the slideshow is going to be described in the acronym BUCKLE. Background, which is the background of Bal Theater, and the ugly truth, what people are actually saying about Bal Theater.
Transition.
Transition, yo.
Oh, yeah. And Ishmael's going to talk to you guys about the C and the K.
All right, well, creation is the new rebranding that we are gonna overlay or implement onto the Battle Theater, and kickoff, which is the budget. How much will it cost? And here's Nick with L and E.
Okay, so L is for labor, and that is five different objectives listed step by step on what we're going to do to rebrand the Bal Theater. E is for easy money, and easy money is just simply put the return on investment, what you give in and what percentage you get out.
All right, Ishmael, say the next part.
All right, and here is Nick with background check.
Okay, so the Bal Theater first opened its doors on July 1st, 1948. It's been running ever since. The current owner is Dan Dillman, who purchased the place in 2008. The Bal Theater is home to classical entertainment ranging from movies to live entertainment.
All right, and here's
Next,
Nick with the ugly truth.
So during our primary research, during our surveys, we have found out that most people describe the Bal Theater as outdated. Now that's something that's a rather harsh and a threat to our overall brand. What we want to do is move towards something that is as classic or family oriented. With these two, words and phrase symbolize is that Bal Theater is a place for everyone. The things that we've noticed is that the Bal Theater, many people know where the Bal Theater is located, but not many people know what the Bal Theater means and what it stands for. We can do that by giving it the Bal Theater more publicity.
All
And
right, so next. Oh, yeah,
here's
okay.
Ishmael with creating a new brand.
All right, so creating a new brand. So what will we be doing? Now the logo. The logo is a common beacon that other people can see and make it a reference point towards Bal Theater. Improving community relations is getting our name out into our local community, which is our major source of profit, and improving our reputation with them. Developing a new trust is showing that we not only care about ourselves, but we care about local businesses, and giving a promise to other customers saying that if you shop here, you get something here, and vice versa. Becoming historically hip, this is the being known not just for classic movies, but also for more recent movies that just came out on DVD. This will double our already large target market and audience. Bal Theater, the initial choice. This is trying to show people that we are not just the second or third option that you have if you want to go watch some multimedia, but we want to be your first and one of your only choices whenever you think entertainment, where do I want to go? And here's Nick with the new logo.
Okay, so with labor, we have five separate objectives that all pertain at the base of new logo. First, we have to find a new graphic designer who we'll have to interview, and then who will implement the logo into the Bal Theater. As we plan out our intricate process of what we will do to put in a new logo for the Bal Theater, we will also plan how to implement it. Finally, we'll implement the new logo strategy plan using the Bal Theater's employees and having them put the logo around the Bal Theater. And here is Tim with hosting new activities.
Okay, so what we mean by hosting new activities in quarter two from April to June is basically we want to reach out to the school down the street from Bal Theater. What will happen is this. We will go to the school and we're going to take the time into accountability here. We're going to go to the school, set up an appointment to see actually how long it's going to take for us to have an appointment to see all the different clubs and organizations within the school. That way we can actually present the idea that we want to host activities with those clubs at Bal Theater. So the time for that in between is going to be really significant to the overall process. However, at the very end, we will be giving 50%, 15% of the profits back to the host of the event that was about theater. So clubs and organizations can be benefited from this. All right, so next we're going to be talking about new releases. The way this works is new releases will be shown by Netflix. So Netflix is going to be the streaming equipment that we will need. By having Netflix first, we will set up an account, and then after that, we'll have to get the equipment needed to stream Netflix onto the theater screen. After that, we'll have events where it's free movie nights, and we will have it would only happen at least twice a week. And then next is going to be Ishmael with the customer loyalty program.
All right, thank you, Tim. So the customer loyalty program, first, we'll need to interview and design the new customer loyalty plans, imprinting the logo onto it. Now, this customer loyalty program will entice other people to keep on coming to Bal Theater, because every time you pay to watch a show here, you will receive a stamp, and we'll also write down how much you paid at this, and at the end of the 10th time, we'll give you a gift card that can go towards anything at Bal Theater. That this ties in with the new releases, because whenever you go to a free movie night, you get a quarter of a stamp towards your card. And here is Tim with Fusion Market.
All right, so Fusion Marketing will be creating a new trust within the local community. So first, our client will have to actually go out and see which businesses would like to participate in the Fusion Marketing campaign. The way this works is if you spend $20 at the restaurant right next to Bal Theater, you will get a 10% discount at Bal Theater. And the same goes for the flip side. If you spend $20 over at the restaurant, you'll get a 10% discount over at Bal Theater. So this is a really great way to create a new trust within the community as well. All right, so the next thing that we're going to be talking about is how much is actually going to cost for all these steps to be implemented with Ishmael.
All right, thank you, Tim. So the kickoff investment logo will cost us $1,720. This will cover the
2 minutes.
cost of okay. This will cover the cost that it takes to hire the graphic designer and find him, plus implement these new changes onto our product and services. Hosting activities, that will be $630. This will cover the meetings that we'll have to make with the schools to actually set these up, and then the payments that you'll need for each event. The Fusion Marketing. Now this will be $450, and all this money will really go towards the meetings that we will need to set up, which we suspect will probably be 4, because it's such a big business decision. The customer loyalty program will cost us $370. This will be to pay for the graphic designer, finding the graphic designer, and passing and distributing them out after we've printed them out.
All right, this is going to be the last minute. What I want you to do is just summarize the whole entire thing.
All right, the recent movies and Netflix, that will be $283. This will cover the items that we'll need to actually run the movies. This will also cover the monthly payments that we need to pay every recurring month, and the employees that need to run it. Nick with the total.
$3,453.
The ROI, we suspect a 22% increase in attendance, because which we will measure by measuring the attendance this year versus the attendance the previous year without the rebranding. Hosting, we expect a 50% increase in attendance and profit, because whatever people actually come in, let's say 100, we estimate that 50% will actually buy something from concessions and will actually go towards us and them. The Fusion Market will give us 40% in attendance and profit, because out of the estimated 80 to 60 people that actually go to Harry's Hospital, we estimate 25% will actually come to Bal Theater and use their receipts and coupons. Customer loyalty program, we foresee a 40% increase in participation and profit because for every as people work towards the end of their 10th stamp, this will give them a reward for actually showing up to Bal Theater. And we can measure this by counting how many we give out and how many we get back. Netflix will be a 606% increase in profit because since it's only a recurrent payment of $16 per month plus $30 that we need to pay the employees per event, and we estimate that in one night we can make $500 because 100 people who go, 50 people who actually spend money. On average, people spend $10 at concessions at theaters. This will give us a grand total of 157%. That is almost 3 times your investment in 1 year. And here's
All
Tim's
right.
summary.
All right, so what we talked about was first we did the background check, well, how Bow Theater got to its point at today. Then we talked about the ugly truth, what people are actually saying about Bow Theater and what their current branding efforts that are not working for them. Then we talked about the overall ideas that we have that we want to see in Bow Theater that wants to be implemented. After that, we talked to you guys about the step-by-step process that you need to do in order to execute these rebranding ideas. And then after that, we told you how much it costs for those steps to be implemented. And last but not least, we had the return on investment, which is how much you're going to get back if you do these implementations. And so that's the end of our presentation. Just wanted to say thank you for your time. My name is Tim Perez,
My name is Ishmael Rigo.
My name is Nick Serrato.
and we spent 12 minutes on this presentation. All right.
All right.
Yeehaw!
Actually, that is not